Hello. We are going to see Bonnie. Bonnie works at a car, it's like a specialized car shop only for Italian supercars. So like Lamborghini, Maserati, Ferrari. So she is the general manager there. And I'm kind of the one that just goes and hangs out sometimes. I was there when it opened and kind of like hooked her up with the job in a way. I mean, she hooked herself up because she's awesome, but it's a fun place to go sometimes just to say hi. Not that I don't have anything to do. I should probably be doing a lot of other things right now. What, Bonnie? Want to go ride bikes? Let's go. Then I really want to get this book. I want to check out this book that my friend Mark H kind of told me about. And Mark and I went to Duke University together. We went through the non-profit management intensive track program there, and it was you know, the alumni, it's a great group of people, but Mark and his wife Mary do so much for you know, they worked for Food for the Hungry in Cambodia, and now I'm not exactly sure what he's doing, but it's something with social media and still helping. But he told me about this book that I can't wait to check out. I'll tell you guys more when I actually like see it, because I cannot remember. It's about the movement in Egypt and how kind of social media ignited the flame, you know, and resonated throughout the community and showed the people of Egypt that they can stand up, they can make a stand. So that's really cool. So I'm kind of stoked to check that back out.
With me in it.
Yeah.
So you guys probably go to leave it unlocked.
Yeah, no key.
Wrong one. There it is.
Can I get in?
That's funny. You want me to take your picture?
Yeah. This is nice. This is comfy. We'll take it.
So what are the parts that are...
Man, this is so comfortable.
Let's go 50-50.
Isn't it?
Oh my gracious.
You do a mill, I'll do a mill.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Done.
If I did, I think you guys,
This is
you know,
amazing.
every cop in Ohio is going to stop you.
Right? They do anyways for some reason.
I think girls.
Yeah, I had two
great.
blonde daughters that I had to
This right
explain that to.
What we're doing right now is I just got a call from the transmission company. One of our families with the Sam Bish Foundation, their transmission just completely blew, and they live a few hours away from Children's Hospital, and they have a little girl named Brielle who's 1, and she has leukemia, and so they don't have much means to fix this, and apparently transmissions are just crazy expensive, because I have contacted so many different companies, and I've let them know we're 501c3, we're all volunteer, we don't take any of this money in. We are a tax write-off to them. Like, will you do it for a large discount, for free? I had a lot of people say, oh, it's best if you just get a used transmission, and I'm like, these people have a little boy and a little girl with cancer. They have to drive hours almost every week for chemotherapy. What are you saying? Anywho, I did find, because of one of my greatest friends, Mike Hoover, who started the Make It Fit Foundation that I'm a part of for kids with autism. He is in love with the Sam Bish Foundation for pediatric cancer, and he got me a hold of a guy that ended up doing the work for free. We just paid for the wholesale for the transmission, brand new transmission, so thank God these people are going to be able to actually know that they're safe with their kids in the car when they're taking Brielle back and forth to chemotherapy. They have enough to deal with. I lost somebody dear to me when I was younger to leukemia. I lost little Sam. We all lost little Sam to osteosarcoma. You know, 12 different kinds of pediatric cancers, and they're all so devastating. When you leave the hospital, you are smiling ear to ear because these kids are so cool, but then you have just this pit in your stomach because you're like, ah, man, so much pain. And when you meet these parents, it's so wonderful, and they have so much love. But when you hug them, you can just feel they're smiling, but they're just screaming on the inside. They're just screaming, help, help, you know? What do you do when your kid's in so much pain, you know? But I don't want it to be all sad. There are so many success stories, and hopefully there will be more. These kids just smile all the time. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. Their smile. So I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna try and figure out now how I'm going to get that car, and then I'm going to get their food and then go. Hats off to the Sam Bush Foundation. Cindy and Michael started this foundation after Sam passed away, and you know, there's 4 people on the board: Cindy, Michael, Josh, a good friend of all of ours, and he was a good friend to Sam, and myself. So this is what we do. We just try and get stuff together for these families.